Hello, this is well, I'm gonna be doing a base tour of my place. I was gonna conquer this place, this island, when first started making it. Uh, this place is where my farm for Nether Wart and whatnot blocks. Uh, this here is for my my slime farm. It's not much in here since I don't come here much often. I mined all the way down to bedrock, and there's a block that I don't like. Take that out. What even is this? It's skipping some frames. I don't like that. Shouldn't be happening. Hmm. This is just stuff I would use to build. Uh, I've been playing on this world for a very long time actually. I've been playing on this world for actually I think 2 years now. It's my tree farm. Nothing to it. And then this is a old grass block. I don't know what this is. Just a block. Right there is my main base. This smeltery with junk. Most of my chests are filled with junk. This was my old base over here. This entire platform and everything. I tried to fix on my nether portal and I never completely fixed it. This was gonna be my place where I get my meat, my food, leather. This was originally going to be my villager trading hall. Uh, the place has been run down for a while. I'll go to the Nether soon. I still use this base for snow, enchantments. Uh, that's pretty much it. And then when I first started playing, uh, I actually actually lost some stuff. Like I never fixed this completely, but this was a chunk that was absolutely destroyed, and I never decided to fix it because I'm lazy, and it's an old base. This is after I got my elytra. I used this to launch myself up. It's my farm. I still use that. Uh, Over here, of course, I destroyed the Nether Dragon. Leads down to my mine. Uh, so over here with my farm, it's not much, but I've been letting this go on, and those guys are around still. Yeah, they don't do much. So I've actually been at it for a while. Haven't been doing my crops. Traveled a few places around the world. That's my mob grinder, right? So basically stand up on that platform, mob spawn, and then boom. Uh, Here is where I keep my dragon egg. Let me just land land here. So it's my dragon egg. It's actually being held up by another end rod. I'm sorry. It's a floating end rod if you look closely, and it's just sitting there. So I thought I'd make a great place for my thing, my ender egg. We're gonna look at my base, my main base, the heart of it. Uh, this place. Oh fuck! I should actually rest, so they don't bother me. It's like my trading area, but I never actually got so far. You know, I never went out of my way to actually fix some of this stuff. It's actually this trading system is broken, but I don't use most of the chests here, so I never decided to fix it. This is my place where I do my thing for concrete. I need to clean up my mess because I built. It took me a long time to build this base. Actually, there's actually a desert over that area, and I actually pretty much nuked that place. There's two more areas, but I'm gonna take you down. This base is not even close to being finished. Like, this place is, this still got ugliness hanging around. This is still, you can still see all the ugliness. The item frames are still around, you know. It took me a very long time to build. And then we're gonna go down. I actually had to use a TNT duplication glitch to actually mine it, but building it is... Oh, okay. Building it was a nightmare. I still haven't finished it, obviously. There's multiple floors that I have not fixed. This is my villager trading hall, actually. And this is down. So we're gonna go one more. Again, I mostly haven't finished it. It's completely obvious. The villagers are asleep in there. And if I wanted to... How do I do that? I'm so weird. Haha, relatable. Yeah, this is it's what I do when the overpopulation gets too much and I don't want to deal with them. This is actually built all the way to height limit. Actually, it's actually one block shorter than it, so I put a end rod on top, so to make it build limit. And now I'm gonna have to make, when the cave update starts, I'm actually gonna go even lower and higher depending what happens. So that's gonna be wonderful. So over here is actually where my thing is. Got diamonds and gold. I should have used iron, honestly, though, but oh well. This is my mine. So I've just been going at it. Got lazy after I got rich. I need to clear out everything. Need to put some more torches. So yeah, it actually goes around, and then I mine in another area, I believe. So we're gonna go back up. Oh fuck. So I'll actually show you my bee farm that, granted, I have a lot of unfinished projects, or rather builds, just because for the fact that I'm too lazy. So this is my bee build, so you better be careful. I really should not be talking like that. And I forgot to rest. Oh well. So yeah, I never decided to finish building it. And then over here, it's actually a broken machine, and there's actually a good reason why it's broken. See, mobs, they like to despawn if a player's far away from them, right? What I didn't account for is that the mobs would despawn if I'm over at my main base. I did not think about that. And so, actually, I worked really hard to build this for nothing. It was supposed to be like an XP grinder with for emeralds, for totems, and what ended up happening was every time this machine would go off, and I just go through my ender portal, hop back over to my main base, and vice versa. What ended up happening was, because I was so far and they were still in render distance, they'd actually despawn. So I have to go back across the world just to find one of those pillager guys to kill, just to restart this machine. I didn't account for my huge mistake, and this took me forever to build. I don't want to rebuild it, so I just left it here. I died quite a few times, actually building and trying to figure out what was wrong. So that was always fun. But so it was actually a garbage experience building this. It wasn't any fun. My base actually got chunk errored if one time because every time I'd close Minecraft, I wouldn't let it save. So there was a chunk error, and I had to fix it, and that was a nightmare because I had to figure out which blocks were missing and what to do. So that was a nightmare. So let's go into the Nether. And I didn't think too far ahead. Of course, just thinking. So I'm gonna have to walk around and whatnot. Yeah, it's actually pretty sad. So this is my Nether base. It's the only one here. There's one supposed to go all the way up north, and yeah, that I believe I can't remember where that one goes to, but this one goes pretty a long way actually. I had to use ice blocks, so that was fun. So this took me a long time. I still haven't finished it, obviously, because I have a bunch of unfinished projects. This portal leads to nothing special, just a place where I sometimes need to make a pit stop. We won't talk about that. Actually, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I tried to farm, and then I tried to have another portal link up to another portal, but it didn't work. And I don't know why he kept trying to insist on this would work. I don't know why, but I just did. I need to clean that up, but most likely I'm never going to. So here is actually what I was trying to link it to a long time ago. It's actually a really old build I made. Okay, and then right here is my guardian place. It's pretty bad. Over here I tried to make a farm for them. This is gonna kill the PC, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine, I think. But it was actually very kind of cheap. I'm not gonna go too into it. But this is my guardian farm. I just push them all up and then they'll do it, but it's not getting them all, which is unfortunate. I should probably go back. Can I? I can't. I can. Weird. Alright, so that's where I do my enchantments too, but I have another place where I do my enchantments, actually. So, I'm gonna hop in here. There's actually one more place there's actually two more places where I was building. So, I'm actually I love to build huge things. I love to farm. I just love Minecraft in general, but I'm also very lazy with the loads of unfinished projects, unfinished builds, what's that? Unfinished everything. I've actually conquered just about everything, and honestly, this world is kind of boring now because of what I've conquered. Just just under, just I've just been here for so long, you know. So right here, actually, I can show this off. It's my failed project, I consider it. So it's actually pretty much a failed build. The goal of this was to what is this? Oh, it's just that. So the goal of this build was so that I'd half slab everything in a radius, rather, you know, to force everything to spawn here. That was the goal, actually. Problem is, nothing spawns. And honestly, I don't know why. I don't understand it. I thought I was gonna be like really cool and everything. It actually devastated me when I put so much work into it and then it just doesn't work. So I gave up on it, which is so unfortunate. I'll probably come back to it once I. What the fuck? How did you spawn? What? Can these guys spawn on half slabs? Or are they walking into it? That's kind of scary. I put a lot of work into it, and if they are spawning onto it, I'm being devastated. I should just actually. I'm already close. I shouldn't fly. I've already been nuked here a few times. I need to build an actual way to the end. The end is actually my most prized place, despite it being not completely built. I don't care. Go ahead, attack me. I don't care. It's actually my most prized builds I've actually went in and done. I'm not a builder, but I guess I am. But you'll see right now why I prize it so much. It's it's actually one of my longest builds, my hardest build that I've done yet. And I actually lost the blueprints to what I was gonna do with it. I need to make this place better. I need to clean this place up. This place is disgusting, honestly. Alley-oop. And this, if it loads, is why it's my favorite build. So right here is supposed to be my farm for wither flowers, whatever they're called. Uh, but obviously it's not working because I had to kill the wither. I had to kill it multiple. Fuck off. That's some garbage. I thought they didn't spawn. They didn't teleport to con. Fuck me. Wait. Where do they teleport? Tell me. Show me. Oh, they just jump. Okay. Okay, so they just jump down. Okay, I'll take that into. Oh, okay. I thought they were teleporting. Pissed me off. But I'll have to find a way to get rid of that, stop that from happening. So this is my prized build. I was actually gonna build an entire dome over it, or not a dome, but make it into a donut shape. It's completely. It's not a finished build, not even close to being a finished build. Not even close. Yeah. Oh right, it's my thorn bush. So it's more build materials and whatnot. This is where my chest is, but I don't have anything in them. See? Jeez. And then there's nothing here, just complete and utter brightness. I do want to say that I didn't go into creative, but what I did earlier, before 1.16 came out, was I duped a lot of stuff. So I want to come clean with that. And because I don't plan on duping in later versions of Minecraft, just because it got easy. Yeah, I'd rather farm for that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, I kind of learned my lesson, but I do plan on continuing my world here. I gotta, I'm building here, so I gotta fix the water problem, because I built this when I first came into this world. My first priority was to get a farm going, an XP farm. So this is what I built actually. It's a long way, and this build is, it's actually, you can probably guess what it is just by judging by how long this rail is. It probably doesn't even need to be this long, to be honest. But I've made it this long because I don't want to deal with spawning or teleporting all across the map and then taking my blocks. Moving. I don't want that. I don't like it. So it's my current faster. It's actually been a long time. Well, I forgot about you. I flew back to my original place, my original end portal. And I didn't know what to do with the pearls, so I just put them in, and I didn't put a dispose system to get rid of the large amount of pearls. So, big mistake. And the way I used to, do I have any? I used to get out of this mess. Well, that's fine. Let's just do this. Just fly. Say, I can fly, yeah. Well, I guess there's not really much to show you guys. I didn't build much. Well, but the things I did build, it was extremely high. I mean hard. I plan to build in hardcore mode. See how far I can get without dying. Conquering the wilderness, you know what I'm saying? Without dying. See how far I can get. I didn't finish this build because I ran out of blocks. I have to finish this build despite how ambitious this is. It's just overwhelming. I've actually quit building it a few times. I still have water because stupid Endermen keep spawning, so I have to plug those. I actually had to deal with the I don't know if you can see them, but there's end. I mean there's obsidian, but you might be asked, but I had to put a carpet above them so that way Endermen don't spawn on them. And most people probably won't see it unless I point it out. And I didn't go all the way down because I was scared that I was gonna fall into the void and die, and that's a no-go for me. I did die quite a few times, and I do have a live stream from earlier a few years ago, actually, where I just nuked this whole entire end place. Actually, it it was actually a pretty bad stream. Uh, if if anything, I kept it, and then I need to fix that, but I doubt I'm ever going to do that because I'm scared again of falling into the void. Over here, there's nothing to it. Again, this is still a build that's unfinished, obviously. Obviously, it's unfinished. Most of my builds are unfinished. I still need to find some, and kill some withers to uh, to make beacons around so I can run around quicker. I want to build more farms here. I wanted to build a wood farm actually over here, but I don't know. I was actually kind of scared that mobs would spawn, so I think I'd have to build a special way to light up and just get creative if I wanted to build a wood farm or any farm here. fine. So I think it's pretty much it. Oh, right. So over here is actually it's not much into it. At first I was going to build a what's it called, a place to start a new area without actually doing anything, and then I decided against it. I actually built a wool farm. That's a loose wool. But I built a wool farm here. Built a wool farm. That's what I use to to get so much wool. Actually, I had an AFK here a few times to what's called get the amount of wool I want. I need to put the shulker boxes back before I get angry at myself. Oh fuck! I'm gonna die. Shit. Um. And this is my second attempt, my first attempt actually to make a wool farm, but I didn't like it. And then there's still some stuff here. Oh, I hate these guys. I never lit this place up, but I have them all hooked up to a little place, and I got extremely poor making using iron. Actually need more actually. This is my original place where I collected items, but it quickly got overfilled, so I had to actually make what I did. I lit this entire place up, so, well, not the entire place, I just lit up what I needed, and then left. So, so if we go into the portal, it's actually my least developed area, really, very least developed. So this goes all the way back to my base, and this goes out thousands of blocks. As you can see, it's not developed. The ice doesn't even go as far as I need it to go. But what it does lead to is 1.17 area, which is where I'm going to get my new gear. I've already built nether portals in them, so they're already linked. So it'll be fun. And I built little tiny mini bases to, what's it called? Built mini bases to, what's it called? For some breathers. But they're not very sustainable, actually. So this goes a fairly long way. I'm not gonna go all the way, but it goes. Trust me, it goes far. I'm not joking. The goal of this tunnel was to go to every single uh what's it called, biome that's new in the Nether, and I did exactly that. That's why it goes thousands of blocks out. I didn't even realize what I was getting myself into. But I now realize that I could build multiple bases in the future. Uh, so, which is actually really nice. This goes back to my original base. It's a long, yeah, it's a, whew, it's a pretty long tunnel. We're gonna be at this for a bit, so just relax. It's just to give an idea of how long this takes. And I don't have a braking system, so I have to time it or else I'll go off to who knows where. I'm scared I'll fall off and die. But I believe do I? I do have feather falling. I had feather falling, so that's nice. That's where I was making my stuff, and then I just left it here. It's supposed to be a gold farm, but then the gold rush ended, I guess you can say. So, I got absolutely demolished. But it's still, I'm pretty sure there'll be a new way to do it. I just don't know when or how that people are gonna figure out how to aggro new piglins and whatnot. I need to make a piglin farm, I really do though. So it leads back over here, so it's pretty good to go in. Sometimes when I'm jumping inside the nether portal, I'll fall straight down, you know, just all the way down. And I won't even know why. It's probably because I'm jumping chancellor it's 8 blocks up. Probably what happens. There's not really much to the build other than my own griefings, my own. Oh yeah, Hornet. I used to have other cats, but I guess they got nuked in the they were nuked in the crash. I'm gonna call it the crash. But it was my own problem. I need a I really do need to fix up my base though. It's got a lot of hoppers and whatnot, but it doesn't even work, and I've been lazy to fix. But you guys already knew that. Um, I plan to do some hardcore stuff later, tomorrow, live streaming. Uh, I really, this place is a mess, an absolute mess that I never decided to fix. It took me ages to build, and I should probably fix it because it took me so long. But I don't want to touch it also. You get the idea. With that, I guess I might start a let's play. I don't know. I'll probably only do live streams and then just upload them here from now on. Or yeah. I guess I should go to the top of the world. Oh. Yeah, that's when I was building it. What? Oh, that's probably why. What? It's not. That's some bullshit. Alright, hold up. Let's do it. Let's make it up all the way to the build limit. Alright, there we go. This build goes all the way up to the build limit. It officially does it. Does this break? Ah, fuck. It's gonna be a bitch to take down unless I use scaffolding, but I don't want to use scaffolding because I'm lazy to build. I've been lazy ever since I started automating everything. I should turn that off. I really should. I need bigger goals to actually keep up instead of burning myself out with huge projects that'll take me months to do. Like this one. This one took me like 2 or 3 months to build. It was a nightmare. The only time when it got faster was when I started uh, getting to the upper half or fourth rather. So that was off. It wasn't fun. And then I built a ring around it to help expand my base and whatnot. I might end up repurposing my old base. I should probably end up repurposing it because it's so close and it's all griefed in some places and needs to clean up. I think it would be a really cool place to do. I was planning on doing an iron farm in there, but I forgot about it. Instead, I just farm everything, move my beacons sometimes. I get lazy, and now I barely even play on this world anymore. Mm. I actually left this open right here because you can actually sometimes see the mobs falling, or sometimes they spawn. See? Oh. And sometimes you see them fall. Sometimes they What? Ah, fuck me. This is some garbage right here. This is some absolute garbage. There's nothing really much to see other than I tried to burn down a forest, but didn't do it successfully. Um, actually have had a really big vision for this world. Actually, I just built whatever I wanted, and then made farms out of what I needed during the times I needed it. That or just dug because I just wanted to. But I think that'll be it.